So today I'm here with episode 6 of my FC25 career mode with Bromley, and today we're kicking off with a game against 8th place Crew. And this is the team I'm going with for this game, and this is the part of the season now because I've got enough players. You're going to start to see a little bit of rotation. So Andrade comes in defense midfield, and I was looking to play all there, but he's a bit too tired after the last game in the FA Cup, so he's on the bench. And Karlsson up front, I'm losing patience a little bit with him. He's not doing good enough, and I feel like he should be scoring more goals. He had a few chances last episode and didn't convert any, so he's on thin ice this episode, and I might try different things up front if he doesn't perform. But anyway, let's get into this game against Crew and hope we can start the episode with a win. Wright is running on the left wing here, going to play the ball out to him, and Wright has collected it. I wanted to look for the pass to the edge of the box, and that is to Clark. One touch out of his feet, going to shoot, and it's not dropped back to him. Shevchuk makes a really good tackle with the back of his heel there. I've got players ahead of him. And I'm just going to play it into Clark here. Clark with a chance to finish, and Clark does finish. But that goal, all the credit has got to go to Shevchuk. Shevchuk did some amazing work for that goal there. Shevchuk won the ball with a back heel. This is in first person, this view. This is a pretty nice view. I actually quite like that. That's quite good for the replay. But Shevchuk did all the work here. He made that tackle with a back heel and then just laid a lovely ball into Wright. No, he laid a lovely ball into Clark, sorry. And then Clark with a good finish. And that is 1-0. And that is why I mentioned last episode that even though Andrade has better stats than Shevchuk, Shevchuk just feels like he's been performing really well for me, and I do really like him as a player. And that is a shot there, but that is an easy save. But yeah, Shevchuk, I don't see him coming out of the team anytime soon because his stats aren't that great, but he performs about 10 overall above of what he actually is. He's really good, actually. Oh, Hassan's been turned there, but Johnston makes a good tackle, but then he gives it away, and then Davies makes the save from that snapshot. Ball in from the corner there. Can't get to it, and Hassan could have let it go there, and he didn't, but he's not paid for his error. That's a ball inside there, and I've been exposed. He's got it in between two defenders. He's cut back on Hassan there. Plays it across, but that's an awful shot from Bogle. Clark has the ball here, going to ping it over to Watts. Watts can't collect it, but Clark... Oh, okay. Oh, I've got a free kick from that. Okay, didn't expect that. Now Clark about 30 yards from goal here. I'm just going to try and hit this ball straight on, try and aim it into the corner. Let's see if I can actually get a good shot off here. It's not bad. It didn't look too bad, but has deflected off the wall. And now Clark is going to swing this corner in here. Not bad. Johnson gets his head to it, but it's saved by the keeper. Shevchuk with another tackle there. This kid is something else. Maric with a good challenge there. And he can run forward with it. And I can slip it out to Wright on the left-hand side of me. And now he can play that down the line to Karlsson. And Karlsson with a chance to run it into the area here. But he's been held up a little bit, so I can play it to Clark. And I need an option there. And that option is Shevchuk. And he's playing great this game. Just going to hit that. And that might have been rifling into the top corner if it weren't for the keeper. And that is half-time, though. And we are leading 1-0. And I'm pretty pleased with that first half performance. So let's carry it through into the second half. This is something I noticed last episode. After half-time, it gets darker. And I've been wanting that in the game for years. For it to actually get darker over half-time so that you don't just play a full game in daylight during winter. And it's a nice little touch. It's not a big thing, but it's a nice inclusion. Clark has the ball here. Karlsson is running through. It's a good ball to him. Karlsson with a chance to finish, and that's saved by the keeper. I wanted to go to the far post for that. And now Clark puts this corner in. Not a bad ball. It's got a head to it by Andrade, I think that was, but it is saved by the keeper. Won the ball there. Andrade can play it forward to Clark, and now Clark has the ball, and I'm waiting for Wright to make a run. He's drawn the defender away, so that means that's a foul there. I was about to pull the trigger, and that, I feel like that's definitely at least a booking. He came in from behind, and I was about to pull the trigger there, so that's a little bit annoying. And just before this free kick, I'm going to make some subs. So Pugh, Cartwright, and Bradley are coming on, and Maric and Wright are going off because they're tired, and Pugh's coming on for Karlsson because I want to try something else up front because Karlsson's not working for me. And now I'm going to take this free kick here. I'm in a really good position, so... hopefully Clark can put this in the back of the net. I might not have hit that hard enough. And I have. And it's saved by the keeper. And it's not actually made the subs before that free kick, which is a bit annoying. Andrade's trying to get across to that there. He couldn't, but the shot is wide. And now my subs have finally came on. Clark has the ball here. I want to get Pugh running through. Going to play it on the outside of him. Pugh is in. And Pugh puts it wide. Oh, my God. That's got to be 2-0, surely. Okay, maybe Karlsson would have actually finished that. Although he probably wouldn't have got to it because he's slow and his runs aren't very good. So I've got to find the right balance because when I put wingers up front, they make good runs and they're quick and they get to the ball, but they don't finish their chances because they've got fairly low finishing. So I'm sort of losing either way, really. And that is full time here, and we do beat Crew 1-0. And it really should have been 2-0 with that chance for Pew right at the death there. But still, I'm happy with the 1-0 win. But I feel like not scoring 2 goals in a game, it's weighing over me. It's weighing on my shoulders a bit. I need to get the monkey off my back. And now we've got the second game of the episode here against Harrogate in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, which should still be called the Johnson Paint Trophy. So that's what it is. It'll always be that. And this is the team I'm going with for this game. Not many first team players in there, so I wanted to do a lot of rotation. I wanted to try some stuff. And that's why I put Davies up front, because he's got 56 finishing and he's a winger, so it's not too bad. And he didn't play too bad in the FA Cup game against Colchester when he was up front, so I want to try him there again. And he might be better than Karlsson. And I'm giving Jimenez a go in the net, because all the games he played so far this season have been in defensive midfield, and Lambert's played the other 2 cup games in there, so I wanted to give Jimenez a chance. So let's get into this game against Harrogate and see if we can get ourselves through to the next round of the cup. Johnson's been turned there. Brahim Hassan gives that away, and March has finished that. Hassan controlled it and then just gave it away, and that is 1-0 to Harrogate after about 2 minutes here. What is Hassan doing? He just has an awful touch and gives it straight to March. That's a ball in a good position there, and Jimenez makes a decent save. It's a good tackle from Orr there. Summers can pass it forward. And now if I can play the ball out to Cartwright here, he's got room to run into. Going to cut it inside the defender. Play it back to Davies. I'm just going to have to shoot from range here, and that's gone just wide, but the keeper had it covered. Shevchenko has the ball here. I've got Cartwright running on the outside of me. So I'm going to play it out to Cartwright there. Going to play it back into right here. Now to Summers. Summers with a chance to shoot, and that's a good save from the keeper. And now we've got a corner here. Shevchenko's going to swing it in. I don't think I'm going to get to that. I do, and it's come off the crossbar, and Orr can't get to the rebound. And can I get to that? I can't. I didn't think he was going to get to that, and he's managed to hit the bar with it, but I can play it back into Shevchenko now, and he can shoot, and he's been tackled there. Oh, Bradley's made an interception there, but he's made it through him and into the box, but then he works back well to get it away. But Harrogate tackle me, and they can put the ball into the box now, and Bradley has headed it behind for a corner. Now the corner's swung in from Harrogate. They do get their head to it, and that's gone over the bar. And that is half-time, and we are losing 1-0 here, but we're not out of this game. We have showed glimpses. We have been put on a little bit of pressure, so we can score in this. Shevchenko has the ball here. I see Cartwright running down the left, but I've had to play it to Davies here. I see Summers running on the right. If I can get the ball through to him, it's a good pass. Summers with a chance to shoot here, and Summers finishes it in off the post. And after an hour, we equalise here, and Summers gets his first goal for the club. It's a really good ball from Davies out to Summers in between the 2 defenders, and this is a great finish from him across the keeper in off the post. And I've got to be honest, I think he's an unlikely scorer. He's not shown much for me so far when I've played with him, but he scores there, and he makes it 1-1. Oh, John can't make that tackle there, and they can run forward with it. They're going to play it across. Need to get across to it, and I can't. They had that shot there, and that is in off the post. Just couldn't quite select the right player, and now Harrogate lead 2-1. Now I'm going to make some subs to try and get back in this game. Shevchuk and Clark are coming on in place of Mitchell and Shevchenko, but I'm not done with my Davies up front experiment yet. I still have hope, so Karlsson's not coming on. And it's not made the subs, which is annoying. I need to remember that it doesn't make the subs straight away for some reason. But I can get Davies through here right from the kickoff. He's in the box here. I want an option across or a chance for a shot, and he can shoot, and he has equalised after the kickoff there. And right after they scored, I've gone right up the other end and I've equalised, and Davies has scored it. And that's why I didn't bring him off, and that's why I'm playing someone else up front instead of Karlsson. My experiment has worked. Davies can cut back on the defender here, and this is a rifle of a finish past the goalkeeper into the top right, and he is going to officially be starting up front. Maybe not next game if he's too tired, but he will be starting some games up front if he can perform like that and Karlsson can't. And now they make the subs. And I mean, I said I wasn't done with the Davies experiment up front, and that's proved why. He's gone and immediately scored. And I've finally scored 2 goals in a game. It's only taken me 6 episodes and about 15 games. Ball into Clark here in space. Gonna try and take it past the defenders, and I have. Gonna shoot near post here, and that's saved by the keeper. It's a ball through from Harrogate there. Jimenez is gonna come out to it, and Jimenez saves well with the feet. And that is full time here, and we do draw 2-2 with Harrogate, so I don't know if we're going to be through to the next round of the Cup or not, but I guess we'll see after the game. But I'm happy with that performance. Even if we're not through to the next round, the team actually played pretty well. I'm quite happy with that performance. And now we've got the 3rd game of the episode here against 13th place Salford. And now we are back to a first team for this game because we're back in the league. And after having used all 4 of my defense midfielders this episode so far, Shevchuk is holding down one of those spots. And Andrade, Mitchell and Orr are just going to be rotating through until I decide who's my favourite. And also, we're playing Davies up front. Karlsson is dropped from the league and Davies gets his chance because he got that goal in the last game from up front, so we're trying him again. And Karlsson didn't score in the first game, so I want something different. So let's get into this game against Salford and hope we can get another win. Clark has the ball here in a good position. I want Wright running through. Hopefully he was onside there, and he was. Now I need Davies in a good position here. Going to lay it back to him. I pressed B to shoot first time, and he didn't there. But now we have a corner here, 4 minutes in. It's quite a heavy one. I've swung in, and I couldn't switch to anyone at the back post. But it's dropped to Shevchuk, and he's going to shoot, and what an effort that was. And it's turned away by the keeper. That's a good tackle there from Watts. Going to play it inside to Clark here. And I want Davies on the run. Going to clip it through to him. It's a good ball. Davies is in here, and his shot is saved by the keeper. Wasn't the easiest of chances, but he got to it. I don't think Karlsson would have got there to that ball, so I'm happy with the player up front who's at least getting to the ball, even if he doesn't finish every chance. That's a good ball in there from Salford. That's a shot there, and Davies saves it well. They're going to take that corner short here. I've been done there. He's turned back on the inside of me. They play that ball in. The header is poor, though. Davies claims it easily. That's a shot there, and that's gone almost over Davies. I didn't know he'd be able to get the shot off there. But he actually did really well and almost scored. Salford have a chance to shoot there, and they do from range, but it's an easy claim for Davies. Marriage misses that challenge there. Now they've got a good chance to cross the ball here, but they don't, and Andrade wins that ball and then gives it away. Now they got the ball in the box. Chance for him to shoot here, and that's more of a toe poke than anything, but it's saved by Davies just about. Oh, Shevchuk gives the ball away there, and they've got a really good chance to move it forward here. Had to come across with Hassan straight away, and then I can't block that shot, but Davies saves that well. Also said a cross instead of a cross. I had like a mad lisp on that. And that is half-time, and we are drawing 0-0 here. And I think I'm fortunate to be going into the break level because Salford have been the better team. They've been putting me under a lot of pressure. I've not really been able to create much. So hopefully the second half improves. So poke into the box there, and oh my God, that's gone in. Davies has to be saving that. That's a really weak header, and it slipped through him. I can't believe that. That ball across there, I was questioning it, and then it made it through, and then he's done a diving header from there, which is a really bizarre choice, but somehow it's worked. Apparently he's had no hang tying and no vertical, and then Davies has just let it slip through it, and that is so poor. And that is 1-0 to Salford here at the start of the second half. Shevchuk with the ball here. He'll play it up to Davies. Could try and get a 1-2 with him and Shevchuk. Now he can get through, but the defender's tracked him, but he actually got a foot on that. And somehow the keeper didn't claim it, and what are they doing? That's a good ball there from Salford. Raheem Hassan has been done. They got the ball across. Davies makes that save, and they can claim it at the second attempt. Salford with a chance to shoot here, and they do, and that's come off the inside of the post. Lucky not to be 2-0 down there. That's a really good challenge there, and I can't get to the rebound, and that is in the box there, and Davies makes a good save. But now I am going to make a few subs here. So Karlsson, Bradley, Mitchell, and Orr are coming on, and Wright, Hassan, Andrade, and Davies are coming off. I didn't want to have to bring off Hassan because Orr is not good at centre-back, but Hassan's knackered, so he just had to be hooked. And Bradley's actually going to get a chance to play in his natural position of left winger instead of a right-back. And I just felt like I needed a bit more height, so I brought Karlsson on, and I needed more tackling ability in midfield, so I brought Mitchell on. Oh, and that shot was offside anyway, that last chance. Clark has the ball here. Going to play it down the line to Karlsson. He has one defender to cut back on and get past. Now he can curl it, and it's been saved by the keeper. Wanted to go far post for that, but for some reason he went near post. Now I've got a corner here, which is going to be swung in, and Johnson gets his head to it, and Johnson scores his second header of the series, second from a corner, and he really seems like an aerial threat from these corners because he's had a couple which he's missed as well, but he gets his head to quite a lot of them, it seems, and that is 1-1 now. It's a good corner in from Clark, and Johnston just beats the defender with the header, gets ahead of him, and look at his face there. He's really putting all his effort into that, and that is a good header into the bottom corner. And that is 1-1. It's a ball into the box there from Salford. There's a good chance for him. Johnston with an amazing challenge. Barely got a toe on the ball, but it was crucial. That's a power shot they're lining up for there, but it's straight at Davies. And that is full time, and we do get a 1-1 draw here against Salford. And honestly, I don't deserve that. Salford were by far the better team, but I'm not going to complain. I'm happy with that point. And now we've got the fourth game of the episode here against Doncaster, who are below us in the league. So can we get a good result here to go unbeaten for the whole episode? So I'm making just one change for this game. Orr comes in for Andrade, because I feel like I was just missing that tackling ability in midfield. So hopefully Orr will give me that. Then other than that, it's the same team. Davies persists up front, because I want to give this experiment another chance. So let's get into this game against Doncaster and hope to end the episode with a good result. They got the ball in the box here. I've been able to make a tackle with Johnston, but he's been tackled, and now they're going to go through, and Davies makes a good save there. Spares Johnston's blushes. Now that ball comes in from the corner, and that's a header across. Hassan heads it away, but it's not a great clearance. And that jots back to him there, but Davies catches that. Going to try and get a 1-2 with Clark and Wright here, and Wright can run down the line now. And he is quick enough to get away from these defenders. And I didn't even take that big touch. He just took it himself. I'm just going to whip a ball in now. It's not bad. What's at the back post? His shot is blocked. We have got a corner here, though. I'm going to put that into a decent area. Orr should get his head to that. And Orr does. And Orr heads it into the back of the net. He's 6'7", so he isn't going to pass up a chance of getting his head on a ball. Someone's not going to be able to get to it ahead of him. And he heads it into the back of the net there. And for someone who has 6 heading accuracy, this is a really good header. Even if he is 6'7", it's a really good header straight into the back of the net. And that is 1-0. Clark has the ball here. Can't get around that player. And now they're going to come forward with it. They're running between a gap in my defence. And they have that shot. And that is straight into the bottom corner. That's quite a good strike. Just couldn't close him down because he was right between my 2 defenders. And that is 1-1. It's a ball in behind there. He looked offside to me. But he's able to get a shot off, and that rebound has gone wide. And that is half-time here. And it could have been 2-1 right at the end of the half there, but it wasn't. It has stayed 1-1 at half-time. So we can build from that, hopefully, in the second half and hopefully get a win. Although Doncaster have been the better team so far, so it is going to be difficult. Manage with the ball to right there. I want to get Davies running through. It's not a great ball to him, but it has made it. And Davies has a chance to run into the box. I'm just going to smash it near post, and it hasn't gone in. And I thought it might drop for Watts in the 6-yard box, but it doesn't. Doncaster have the ball out wide here. They're going to put a cross in there. Can Maric get to that? He can't. It has been dropped down, and there's a blocked shot. But it's dropped back to them on the edge of the box, and Orr makes a good tackle. And that is full time. We do draw 1-1 with Doncaster, and we do go a whole episode unbeaten, and we scored in every game, so things are getting better, I think. I'm happy with that, and Doncaster were the better team, so I'm happy with the draw. And now Shevchuk is ready to convert properly to a CDM, and he stays at the same overall. And now we have some scout reports here, and because we have a decent amount of players now, I will be able to pick and choose what players I want, instead of just signing everyone who's old enough to play. And this guy, Lucas Christie, he's 13, but he's got an 80 to 94 potential, so even though he's so young, I'm going to sign him up because his potential is so good. And Arthur Watson, he is old enough to play and he has a good potential as well, so I'm going to sign him too. Then Reece Palmer, I'm not going to sign him. And then Emmanuel Duarte, I'm not going to sign him either. Oh my god, Arthur Watson has 1 heading accuracy. I feel like 1 heading accuracy is possible if you literally close your eyes and just run. If someone kicks a ball at you, you're likely to have higher accuracy than 1. Like, surely, that is ridiculous. And even though he is 16, I'm going to keep him in the youth academy because he's not that great at the minute and I want him to grow quicker. And now that is the end of this episode, and we had a much better episode today. We won the first game. In the second game, we scored 2 goals in 1 match, and the next 2 we did draw, but it meant we went unbeaten for the whole episode. So that is much better, and hopefully we can continue like this. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you want to carry on watching this series, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.